try and you can zoom it out a little bit. There you go. There you go. That was perfect there for a second. And welcome into ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. PJ Zuko here with you from Bradwell Institute as the Tigers get underway with their region schedule, hosting Glynn Academy this evening. Apologize for some of the technical difficulties to start here, but underway, about 10:45 to go here in the first quarter. Still scoreless in this one. Glynn Academy in their first possession, now 1st and 19 following the sack. This is Devlin with the handoff to Greg Peacock here, able to get around on the left side, but picks up 5 before he's taken down right at midfield. Taken down there by Elijah Leatua, middle linebacker there. That's going to be interesting to say all night, but middle linebacker there for Bradwell Institute making the play. Bringing up 3rd and 16 here for Glynn Academy on their first drive of the night. Tyler Devlin out of the gun. Takes a snap. Play action now, looking to his left, trying to set up the screen. This is Zach Ellis, getting roundabout right to about the original line of scrimmage there. Good pickup of 6 on the play, but still going to bring up 4th and 10 from the 49-yard line and 44-yard line, Punt team coming on for Glynn Academy. Going to try and pin Bradwell Institute deep here. Ja Bisant back deep for Bradwell. Kind of skipped back to the punter there, but Cody Arnold able to get it away. Still goes out of bounds, though. Kind of fading to his right after the snap rolled back to him. Only going to get to the 26-yard line there of Bradwell, so decent starting position for the Bradwell Tigers. To start their first drive, I want to thank you for joining us here on ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by the Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers from Bradwell Institute. As the Tigers take over, now they actually moved it up 4 or 5 yards on the spot, up to the 30-yard line here for Bradwell. The Tigers come out in their first possession of the evening, getting ready to go here. We had number 4, Armando Hall. Getting set in the gun. Hands this one off right up the gut to Michael Prince. He's able to pick up just a couple. There up in the teeth of the defense. Gets to the 33-yard line there for Bradwell's first play from scrimmage. And going to bring up a 2nd and 7. Hall in the gun. 4 wide receivers, 2 to either side of him here in the formation. Now 1 in motion. That's Bisant to the right, but still going to hand it off there to Prince up the middle, carrying some tacklers, pushing the pile. That's going to be past the first down marker and going to move the sticks there for Bradwell. So keeping it on the ground here for their first possession out to the 41, about the 42-yard line for Bradwell Institute. Have a pink towel there. That is not a flag. That is just a running back towel there. As you have breast cancer awareness here. Military Appreciation Night as well here at Bradwell Institute. Here's Hall in the gun. Trips to his right, lone receiver to his left. Making some checks there at the line of scrimmage, getting set to go. Hall takes a snap. Handoff again to Prince, and he has a lane. Cutting to his left, stiff arm the man, but just able to bring him down with the potentially touchdown saving tackle. There's Tate Rhodes, but still, Michael Prince able to make his way to about the 44-yard line there. Pick up another fresh set of downs for Bradwell Institute. Rotating some linemen here. is Bradwell. Still trips to the right out of the gun. Here's Hall giving it to Prince again. Heavy dosage of Michael Prince, but he's cut down, dragged down there by Glenn Academy linebacker wearing number 33 there, Peyton Parker. Sophomore for the Red Terrors. Brings down Prince. So a heavy dosage of Michael Prince so far in this running game. Bradwell continues to rotate linemen in and out here. That's Audric Fuller coming in the ball game. There at guard. Now Hall and Prince back in the shotgun. Hall going to take this one and look to his right. Evades the pressure, looking downfield. He has a man, and it's caught. There on the sideline. Floats its way to Cameron Melvin. It's all the way down to the 22-yard line. So a good rollout there by Hall. First time he puts it in the air tonight, and it's a completion. Now formation shifts to the left. Trips to Hall's left this time. In the gun, he gives it to Prince again. Prince trying to shake a would-be tackler, but still bottled up there by a few more Glenn Academy Red Terrors. Big number 18, Tayshawn Thomas coming in, making the final hit on that one, but a good 2 or 3 Red Terrors combined on the tackle there. Still, Prince was able to carry a man for 2 or 3 yards, bringing up now 2nd and 7 from the 19 for Bradwell. Trips to the right. Hall takes a snap, looking to his right. Now looking over the middle, fading to his left. Has a man on him. He's just going to toss it up near the goal line, and this one intercepted by Glenn Academy, and that is William Tankersley coming away with the pick. And that's just a situation where you get into trouble, you're about to get dragged down. And at the end of the day, you just want to see that one fall out of bounds or incomplete or not be thrown at all. But it's just faded up there towards the goal line. And Tankersley able to come down with it for Glenn Academy. So a promising drive for Bradwell Institute there to start things out. Ends up in the Glenn Academy Red Terrors' hands here on their own 10. Devlin back in the game here, hands it off, now up to Gut. Not a whole lot doing there, but still able to pick up some positive yards is number 24 once again, Zach Ellis. Senior for these Glenn Academy Red Terrors, who went with the solid black pants and helmet this evening with the white tops. Clean look there for the Red Terrors. Have some pressure looking, and this is Ellis again. Is able to find a hole there up the middle. Pick up the first down, get all the way down to the 28-yard line there for Glenn Academy. Good looking run there from Zach Ellis. Good push up front by those offensive linemen, able to create a hole. Kind of a perfect situation. You have a run going away from the pressure of Bradwell Institute, which was coming off the right side. Able to pick up some great yardage there for the Red Terrors and get them away from their own end zone. Now what do we have here? Looking like we're going to have a timeout by Glenn Academy. Still 0-0, scoreless tie here in the first quarter. 5:37 to go in the first here from Bradwell Institute. And want to thank Enmarket, of course, for doing all they do for high school football here on ESPN Coastal. You can find fresh food, healthy snack choices, helpful employees at your local Enmarket. Established in Savannah in 1964, Enmarket is passionate about bringing healthy options to their customers and promoting healthy initiatives throughout their communities they serve in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Did you know they built a brand new app with tons of new features? Download the Enmarket app today, get exclusive app coupons, and pay for fuel from your phone. We know at an Enmarket gas station, you'll be able to find a fresh choice and a friendly face every time you go there at Enmarket. Back here with you from Bradwell Institute as the Tigers holding Glenn Academy to a scoreless tie here in the first. Tyler Devlin and the Red Terrors back on offense. Devlin in the gun, takes a snap. Play action to Ellis. Pressure coming off the left side, and he's going to go down. solid pressure there on the left side of the line, and really coming from the right side as well for Bradwell Institute. And the Tigers able to come away with the sack. Number 52, Micah Kent in there for the Tigers. Bringing up a 2nd and 15 here for Bradwell Institute. Devlin in the gun. Shifts Ellis to his right. Now it's a handoff to Ellis up the middle. Ooh, if he would have been able to kept his footing, could have been a whole lot more, but still a good 4-yard pickup there by Glynn Academy and brings up a 3rd and manageable. A whole lot better than 3rd and 15. Now about 3rd and 10, maybe 3rd and 10 and a half here for the Red Terrors. As it's Devlin here in the gun. 2 wide receivers to his left, 1 to his right, up back to his right as well. And we're going to have a little bit of movement, I believe, on the left side of that offensive line, and that's exactly what it is. False start here on Glynn Academy. That's going to push them back right about to where they were to start that last play. Now all the way back to the 22-yard line here. So got to get to about the 28 and a half here, so call it an even 3rd and 14 and a half for the Red Terrors. I'll just round it up here to 3rd and 15. Tyler Devlin, in the gun. Ellis behind him. Play action now, looking to his left, looking over the middle, and that one complete. And he's finding more room to run. That's number 21, Greg Peacock, going down the right sideline. Huge completion for Glynn Academy. And on 3rd and 15, they're going to move the sticks and then some all the way down to the 21 of Bradwell Institute. Huge pickup for Peacock and the Red Terrors. The first real big play of the night from these offenses comes with 4 minutes here left to go in the first quarter, and the Red Terrors within striking distance for the first time this evening. Tyler Devlin in the gun again. Gives this one to Ellis, who goes up right a minute. Now goes to his left, looking for the sideline. Gets the first and more to the 5 before he's dragged down by the middle linebacker once again. Elijah Leatua there for Bradwell. So good job finding the lane to the left side, bouncing it outside there by Ellis. Able to shake off a couple tackles as well, get down to the 5 for Glynn Academy. Now 1st and goal. Tyler Devlin in the gun. Ellis to his right again. And he's going to give this one to Ellis right up the middle, pushing guys and finds his way into the end zone. That's a touchdown, Glynn Academy, to break this scoreless tie. Zach Ellis with a 5-yard touchdown run, and he did a lot of it there on that drive. Of course, the huge completion from Devlin to Craig Peacock. But other than that, Zach Ellis with some huge runs on that drive for the Red Terrors. You feel like you might be seeing a heavy dosage of that this evening after what we've seen from these Red Terrors' first 2 drives. But either way, that one ends up in the end zone with Ellis. 5-yard scoring drive for the Red Terrors. This is Jonathan Sasser on to kick this one through. And the PAT is good for Glynn Academy. The Red Terrors take the 7-0 lead early in this one. 3:34 to go here in the first quarter from Bradwell Institute. We want to thank the Uniform Source for all they do here for high school football. The Uniform Source is a multifaceted uniform store serving the greater Savannah area for schools, scrubs, safety, restaurants, catering, and church ushers too. Embroidery is also available there at 818 East Duran Avenue in Savannah, Georgia, or check out their store inside of the Savannah Mall there, the Uniform Source. Also want to thank Granger Honda, Savannah's only and now 9-time President's Award-winning dealership. The President's Award is the highest customer service award that a Honda dealership can receive. Find out more at GrangerHonda.com. Back here with you from Bradwell Institute as the Tigers now trailing Glynn Academy 7-0 here in the first quarter on ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. PJ Zuko here with you at Bradwell Institute, Olvie Field here, at Military Appreciation Night for the Tigers. Seen several different displays of appreciation and a celebration for the military this evening, and right near Fort Stewart, of course, feels perfect here tonight. But Glynn Academy kicks this one away. Booming kick into the end zone. Now going to be a touchback for the Red Terrors, as Glynn Academy, the special teams, certainly one of the bright spots of this team so far. Huge plays last week, even in their loss there to Brunswick High. A couple big field goals, big punt block return for a touchdown as well for the Red Terrors, and always have a solid kicker. Have a few of them there at Glynn Academy this year, as that was Cody Arnold booming that kick into the end zone for the touchback. But Bradwell Institute, promising first drive to start this game, and ended up with an interception right at the goal line of the end zone there. We'll see what Bradwell can do here on their second drive of the evening. As Armando Hall tries to come out and put that pick behind him. Michael Prince there at the running back spot. Prince takes a carry up the left side, and this time he swallowed up there in the backfield. A couple big plays by Peyton Parker this evening there, the linebacker spot. He comes up, makes the hit. William Tankersley as well. Filling the gap, doing a good job. Making a solid tackle there at the line of scrimmage. About a half a yard gain, 1 yard gain there for Prince on first down, brings up 2nd and 9. 3 minutes left to go here in the first. Hall takes a snap now, looking to his right, looking to his left side now, and this one thrown out of bounds, but wait a minute. Well, incomplete, excuse me. But I was looking at the near side wide receiver and cornerback that were tangled up, and it looked like we have a flag coming in from that near side referee, but unless this is a hold, certainly can't be a defensive pass interference with the ball thrown to the middle of the field. Anyway, you look at it here, this is going to be an interesting call for sure. Passing complete there over the middle of the field. And the flag here on the near side referee at about the 50-yard line. And, yeah, they're going to call it defensive pass interference on the near side.
15 yards.
Although the ball was thrown there to the middle of the field. If anything, believe that probably should have been called holding. Unless I'm just totally and completely wrong. But either way, it's happened before. And I have no problem saying it. But I believe Rocky Hidalgo was saying the same thing I am there on that far sideline. And wants a bit of a conversation with the head referee. And yeah, calling the team on over, wants to have a conversation with the head ref. If anything, I somewhat agree with him here. As the ball was thrown nowhere near. How do you call that defensive pass interference? And at the end of the day, it might be 5 yards, right? If you call it holding, it's 10 yards. Of defensive pass interference, it's 15. At the end of the day, 5 yards. High school football can, be the difference between a touchdown and not. Obviously, what change your play calling offensively and defensively as well. I mean, that can truly be the difference in a drive having points or not. So certainly don't blame him for discussing his point here. But I want to thank Cash and Carry, Pull Your Part. They make it easy to save money and time on your car repairs. They have a large inventory of quality vehicles updated every single week, and they make finding the right used part in Savannah simple and easy. They're at Cash and Carry, Pull Your Part. For Bradwell Institute this evening, Olvie Field for the Tigers and the Glynn Academy Red Terrors, as Glynn Academy jumped out to 7-0 lead here just a few minutes ago. 2:54 to go here in the first. A 5-yard touchdown run there from Zach Ellis after a huge completion on 3rd and 15 from Tyler Devlin to Greg Peacock over the middle of the field. Bradwell Institute now trying to answer on their second possession of the evening. Now we got all that talked away here. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 36 for Armando Hall and Bradwell Institute. Play call changing here from the sideline. Shifts up into the pistol with Michael Prince behind him and trips to his right. takes a snap, hands this one to Prince, right up the gut again. But Glynn Academy has this one stopped right there at the line of scrimmage. That's Tayshawn Thomas coming up and making the stick, meeting him in the hole. Meeting Michael Prince there in the hole and pushing him back. Still going to be about 1.5 yard, 2-yard gain there for Bradwell Institute, bringing up 2nd and 8. Hall gets set up in the gun here. Prince to his left, trips to his right. Takes a snap. Now Hall's going to take this one himself. Goes up the left, jukes him in, cuts up into the middle of the field. Brought down there to 45-yard line. Not going to be enough for a first, but right there at the sticks. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for Bradwell. We've seen a heavy dosage of the running game and looking like we have a bit of a heavy set package coming in the ball game here. Middle linebacker in the ball game for Bradwell and still kind of getting shifted around a little bit and trying to make substitutions. And they might have to call a timeout here. Either way, they get it set up. 3rd and 1, heavy set package. Prince in the backfield takes a direct snap, finds a hole off that right side. Good push by the right side of that offense by Bradwell Institute. Gets all the way up to the 49-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on 3rd and 1. Bradwell Institute picks up the first. He had Elijah Leatua coming in the ball game there. A couple extra offensive linemen as well to pick up the first for Bradwell. Now back to 1st and 10. And Armando Hall back at quarterback. Hall takes a snap. Pressured on his left, rolling out to his right, trying to find a man now downfield. Throws this one incomplete. As he had number 14, Xavier Waters, coming across the middle. There on the crossing pattern and not able to find him there. On 1st down, going to bring up 2nd and 10. Now Hall in the gun, trips to his left, but gives this one to Prince, who finds a hole there on the left side of the line before he is taken down. Good job of filling the gap there by number 37 for Glynn Academy. That Devontae Lang, the sophomore linebacker, able to come up and make the hit in the hole. Just able to bring down Prince before he's able to get a full head of steam. 3rd and 5 now for Bradwell. About 3rd and 4, I'd say, actually. Got to get to the 41 for a first. Takes a snap here, and Hall keeps it himself. Now looking to the left, trying to get away from the pressure. Only able to pick up about 1 yard, maybe 1.5 yards. And with that, it's going to be the end of the first quarter here from Olvie Field. Glynn Academy gets the big pass play on 3rd and 15, and then a couple big runs by Zach Ellis to get in the end zone and take the 7-0 lead. And they hold that here at the end of the first from Bradwell Institute. The Tigers coming up with a 4th and 3 when we start the second quarter. And once again, want to thank Coach's Corner. Just turned 30 years old there at Coach's, and it's been named Savannah's and Thunderbolt's favorite sports bar in town over 25 of those years. Guests can enjoy televised sports, great food, and fun. There are other ways to have fun at Coach's as well, including interactive trivia, video games, darts, and cornhole. There's never a dull moment here since there's something on every night. They're at 3016 East Victory Drive in Thunderbolt at Coach's Corner. Also want to thank Ranger Honda, Savannah's only and now 9-time President's Award winning dealership. The President's Award is the highest customer service award that a Honda dealership can receive. Find out more on GrangerHonda.com. PJ Zuko here with you from Bradwell Institute, Olvie Field on Military Appreciation Night. here at Bradwell. Glenn Academy stealing the show so far, though, with the 7-0 lead here at the beginning of the second quarter on ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. Now it's 4th and 3 for Bradwell from Glenn Academy's 44, and the offense staying on the field here for the Tigers. Now out of the Wildcat, this is Prince. Fakes the jet sweep, takes it himself up the middle of the field, and gets to about the 39-yard line. That's going to be enough for a first. But we do have a flag here coming in late. Let's see what this is. If it's a hold, could bring things back, but it looks like they're pointing on the defensive side of things. Going to be a personal foul there on Glenn Academy. So not sure if that was a late hit or what, but either way, a personal foul is going to be a free 15 yards. So Bradwell Institute picking up the first and then some. Going all the way down from the 39 to now the 24-yard line of Glenn Academy, and Bradwell back within striking distance. This was about the area of the field last drive where thrown up into dangerous territory and picked off. We'll see. But, I mean, we have Michael Prince in the ball game here, staying in the Wildcat, stumbles out, trying to pick up his momentum, but stumbled out of the break there. Going to get back to about the original line of scrimmage here for the Tigers and not much else. So if shifted here to more of a Wildcat offense, Michael Prince in the backfield. They were giving him a heavy dosage either way when they were playing out of the gun and in the pistol. So figured why not? Their best course of action, get the ball right into his hands every time here. Prince now hands this one off. Able to cut up, break a tackle, and cut up the middle. That's Ja Besant, who's able to pick up a first down there, get to the about 14-yard line there of Glenn Academy. That's enough for a first for the Tigers, and they're in business here in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 14 for Bradwell. Besant in motion again. Prince taking this one up the middle. Has a hole, but tracked down right before he's able to squeeze through there. That's two very good arm tackles by DJ Clinch and Deshaun Stevens by Glenn Academy, able to shake off their blocks there at the last second and grab Prince before he found pay dirt. 2nd and 6 here from the 9-yard line. 2nd and 5, I should say, from the 9 for Michael Prince and Bradwell. In motion again. This one, a handoff to Besant up the right side, trying to find some room. Cuts up the middle. Now spun around and the ball was taken away from him. The ball was just taken away from him by number 2, Tate Rhodes. And everyone was looking for the whistle as it looked like he was wrapped up and going down. Besant was wrapped up and slowly getting taken down by the defense, but no whistle came in, or no whistle that anyone heard. And now they're saying it's still Bradwell ball. So 3rd down and 2 for Bradwell. Didn't hear a whistle from anyone, to be honest with you. And if I was Rocky Hidalgo, I'd be fired up too. In motion again. Here's Michael Prince now taking it himself, trying to find his way up the middle, but stuck in the hole again. Big number 18, Tayshawn Thomas, making some big plays this evening there on the defensive line. That's going to bring up 4th and about a half a yard maybe for Bradwell. And again, bringing in this big package with defensive linemen, their middle linebacker coming to the ball game as well. And what do we have here? We have another stoppage in play here with not really a clear. Okay, they're going to measure. They're going to bring out the sticks to measure this one, see what happens here. But again, not really a clear signal as to what was kind of going on there for a second. Either way, this is an important point in the ball game here. 8:50 to go in the second quarter. And an insanely controversial moment there just a few seconds ago with nobody hearing a whistle. Now, I'll say Besant was basically forward motion, forward progress was very much stopped and shored up by the defensive line of Glynn Academy. But if you don't hear the whistle, steal the ball, take the ball. That's exactly what happened. And the refs acted like they'd been blowing the whistle the whole time. So, not sure. Either way, still Bradwell Institute ball. And looking like they're still going to be just short. So that heavy set package with Michael Prince in the backfield, ready to take the direct snap for Bradwell Institute. Big defensive line substitutions for Glynn Academy as well for this 4th and short from the 4-yard line. Prince finds a hole, gets to about the 2. That's enough for a first for Bradwell Institute. 1st and goal. Bradwell Tigers coming up. And another official timeout here as we have a banged up player there on the ground. Trainer's going out to him there. Hopefully he's able to get up and come off under his own power here soon. 8:36 to go in the second quarter. Bradwell Institute trailing Glynn Academy here 7-0. But I want to thank Enmarket, all they do here for high school football on ESPN Radio and ESPNCoastal.com. You can find fresh food, healthy snack choices, and helpful employees at your local Enmarket, established in Savannah in 1964. Enmarket is passionate about bringing healthy options to their customers and promoting healthy initiatives throughout the communities they serve in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Did you know they've built a new app with tons of new features there at Enmarket? Download the Enmarket app today. Get exclusive app-only coupons and pay for fuel from your phone. We know at Enmarket gas station you'll be able to find a fresh choice and friendly face every single time there at Enmarket. And luckily able to walk off under their own power. Looks like a little bit of a stinger there and you got kind of the metallic numbers, but it looks like number 55, Colin McCormick, I believe, for Bradwell Institute. But from the 2-yard line now, Michael Prince with a fresh set of downs, hands this one off to the middle linebacker who's able to get into the end zone. That's Elijah Leatua. On the counter for Bradwell Institute, gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll try to tie it up here and make it 7-all with 8:24 here left to go in the second quarter. Noted Leatua is listed as a running back as well, but making big plays from that middle linebacker position tonight. Has already had a few big tackles this evening. And able to come in that heavy set, make a few key blocks there on 4th downs, and on the counter, he's able to get into the end zone. Now, Bradwell Institute trying to tie it up here. And it's blocked by Glynn Academy. That's Tyson Rooks coming in off the edge and blocking the PAT. Glynn Academy still holding the lead with that block. It's Red Terror 7, Bradwell Institute 6, with 8:24 here to go from Olvie Field. ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda Dealers. Want to thank the Uniform Source, a multifaceted uniform store serving the greater Savannah area. Remember, schools, scrubs, safety restaurants, catering, and church ushers too. Embroidery is also available They're at 818 Easter End Avenue in Savannah, Georgia, or check out their store inside of the Savannah Mall there for the uniform source. Also want to thank Cash and Carry Pull Your Part. They make it easy to save money and time on your car repairs. They have a large inventory of quality vehicles updated every single week, and they make finding the right used auto part in Savannah simple and easy. There at Cash and Carry Pull Your Part. Back here with you from Olvie Field at Bradwell Institute. The Tigers get into the end zone, but the PAT blocked by Glynn Academy. Red Terrors still hold the lead here, 7-6 in the second quarter. On ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. The Tigers kick this one away. It's going to stop short at about the 18-yard line. And Glynn Academy able to spin this one out to the 35, 34, 35, 36-yard line, and that's Marshall Turner, sophomore running back there for the Red Terrors. Was able to get some positive yardage, really about a 15, 20-yard pickup there after he brings in the kickoff. So sets up his offense, and Tyler Devlin, who's had a solid night for the Red Terrors so far. Big completion to keep a drive alive on 3rd and 15. It ended up in the end zone with a Zach Ellis 5-yard touchdown run on their previous drive. Now, can the Red Terrors keep the momentum going here on 1st and 10? Ellis again off that right side, but stood up here after a 3 or 4 yard gain by Bradwell Institute. A host of tacklers, 3 or 4 different guys bringing down Zach Ellis on that one. But now before he gets 4 out to the 40-yard line, going to bring up 2nd and 6 for Glynn Academy. Devlin here in the gun, shifts Ellis to the right side, and we got movement up front. Who was there? Defensive lineman coming over the edge there. And it looks like he's the one that jumped. You always have the big men up front pointing at each other and saying it was that guy first. This time it officially was a defensive lineman for Bradwell. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1, kind of a play caller's dream here for Glynn Academy. Devlin in the gun, Ellis to his right, but they're just going to hand it off there to Ellis there up the middle. Pick up that first, get a fresh set of downs for Glynn Academy, and that's a 1st and 10. Out to the 41-yard line for the Red Terrors. Now let's see here. Are we going to have another measurement? No, we're not. First down, Glynn Academy, and they got to looking at that sideline like we were about to. Here we go. Devlin from the 46. Takes a snap, speed option there to the right, keeps it himself, and cuts up field before he slips there at about the 48-yard line. Good solid 2 or 3 yard pickup there by Devlin on the option. Great job reading that there. Pitchman was cut off. Just tuck it yourself and see what you can get. Now back in the gun for Devlin. Ellis to his left. Hands this one off to Ellis. And he's met there in the hole by that Bradwell Institute Tigers defense. That one, Joel Mobley that time, coming in on the tackle for the Tigers. Right at midfield, 3rd and 5 and about a half for Glynn Academy and Tyler Devlin. Ellis shifts to the left. A handoff again to Ellis, trying to find his way to the 44, not able to. He gets to the 46-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th down for Glynn Academy. He kind of patiently shifted his way through the middle of that line. And now we're going to see Glynn Academy bring in their heavy set, I believe. That short yardage package for both teams has made an appearance tonight. Devlin Couple up backs to his right, tight end to his left. It's number 13, DJ Clinch to his right. Clinch takes the carry. Not sure if he's able to get there, though. You have number 21 for Bradwell Institute, Khalil Latimer, coming off the edge, making the hit in the backfield. And Clinch not quite able to get there. Big stand by Bradwell close to midfield. On 4th and short, that's going to get this crowd and that sideline for Bradwell Institute pumped up as it bringing it right back into the offense's hands here for Bradwell Institute. Carrying that momentum from last drive, able to take it all the way into the end zone. And really 2 solid drives by Bradwell tonight. The first one ended in that interception, but moving the football really well. And now we're going to have a changing of the guard here for the Tigers as number 2, Marquand Houston, comes in the ballgame at quarterback. You have Trayvon Jackson at running back. So first snaps we've seen from both of these playmakers for the Tigers. Jackson takes a handoff off the right side, cuts up field. That's enough for a first. About 11-yard pickup there on first down before he's taken down by Canham Warren on the second level. So fresh legs here for Bradwell Institute. They've been running the football a lot tonight, and hey, when you can interchange some guys and have some fresh legs, that provides that much more speed, but not going to work out this time. It's DJ Clinch shakes off the blocker and gets in the backfield, makes a big tackle there in the backfield. Deshaun Stevens able to get in there too. Drayshawn Stevens, excuse me. It's a loss of 1. Big tackle for loss for Glynn Academy on first down. Now 2nd and 11. Houston in the gun, takes a snap, looking to his left, gets hit as he throws, and that going to fall incomplete. Was looking for a Kamarion Melvin on the little drag route. And if he would have caught that, he had some room to move, but the pressure and the hit made that throw a bit inaccurate there for Marquand Houston. That's going to bring up 3rd and 11 for the Tigers offense. And what do we have here? And I think the players and coaches think there might have been a timeout called. The refs are looking like they just want to reposition the ball. Got a couple of these moments tonight. Miscommunication here and there, and if there was a timeout call, and there wasn't. Coaches just trying to take advantage of every moment they can here, I guess, as the refs try and get things squared away. So I believe they just wanted to move the ball a little bit. And hey, man, listen. The coaches see a break in the action, and they have a chance to talk to their guys. They're going to take it. Get them some water as well. Hey, why not? So that, an official timeout, that was certainly utilized there by both teams. And now the clock's ticking, and probably the play clock as well. It's down to 10. Bradwell Institute hate to take a penalty here. 5 to go now on the play clock. Still looking at the sideline for the play. And that's going to get down to 0. That's going to be it's going to be a delay of game on Bradwell Institute. Without a doubt, you're probably going to see some argument here by the coaching staff. But either way, I mean, that was an official timeout. Wasn't a coach's timeout by any means, but it was kind of utilized one as both coaches. But no, that clock's going to start ticking whenever they want it to. So now I have another discussion here on the field. I've had a couple of these this evening as they try and get things squared away and figure out if they want to call this delay of game on Bradwell Institute or not. An interesting evening here tonight, but 7-6 here at Glynn Academy. 3:43 to go here in the second quarter. Big 5-yard touchdown run for the Red Terrors by Zach Ellis. 2-yard touchdown run by Elijah Leatua for Bradwell Institute on the counter there out of the heavy set package for the Tigers. Big region matchup for both these teams, looking for their first region win. And they are going to back up the Tigers here. And the head referee is going to come over and have a discussion with Coach Destin Brock as well, as he's certainly arguing his point. And, on the other side, too, you have Rocky Hidalgo talking to the referee over there. So, I mean, this is a big discussion on both sidelines, even with one coach, arguing a flag. I think the other coach just arguing that, let's be honest, there's been some tough calls either way. So they never backed up the 5 yards. And we have another discussion. All right. Okay. Delay of game or no delay of game? That is the question. Here from Olvie Field and Bradwell Institute. And it's looking like it is a delay of game. There we go. It's going to bring up 3rd and 16 for Bradwell. And the dramatic conclusion of that discussion here on ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah Low Country Honda Dealers. This is Hall in the gun, getting set to go here, looks to the sideline for the final call. Has trips to his right. Lone receiver to the left. Hall takes a snap, going to be a pitch to the right side here. That's Kamarion Melvin, finding some room, lowers the shoulder. And excuse me, that is Trevon Jackson. My mistake from running back spot. And that's a big truck stick there at about the 40-yard line. So solid pickup for Bradwell Institute. But either way, it's going to be 4th and 6. And there is a flag on the field there as well. That's going to be a hold on Bradwell. And it's going to make a bad thing worse there for the Tigers. Glynn Academy certainly going to accept that penalty and push it back even more. So what would be a 4th and 6, it's going to go all the way back to the 40-yard line. They'll replay 3rd down. 3rd and 26 now for Bradwell Institute after the hold and the false start. Hall takes a snap, going to have a little tunnel screen here, and that one incomplete. Was looking for Elijah Melford. There on the left side, and looking for a running lane, looking to pick up 27 yards for the first, and can't do that if you don't haul it in. One of those situations where probably looking for some room to run before he actually brought it in, and either way, it's going to bring up 4th down in the punting unit for Bradwell Institute. You have Tyson Rooks back for Glynn Academy, ready to receive this punt around about the 26, 27-yard line. But this one goes off the punter's side of his foot. Either way, it's going to take a Bradwell Institute roll here all the way down to the 14-yard line. So what looked like it was going to be about a 20-yard punt ends up rolling all the way down to the 15. That solid change in field position for Bradwell Institute. Glynn Academy going to take over with 3:35 here to go in the second quarter. 7-6 lead for the Red Terrors. This big region matchup from Olvie Field here at Bradwell Institute. Military Appreciation Night as well. And had some great things there by the military band from Fort Stewart there in pregame. Command Sergeant Major, a pregame coin flip as well. Tyler Devlin takes a snap, hands it to Zach Ellis, who finds some room. up the middle of the field before he's taken down there at the second level. Still able to pick up 12 there for Glynn Academy. A solid start to this drive for the Red Terrors. All the way out to the 26-yard line, and they're going to put their foot on the gas pedal. Tyler Devlin in the gun, takes a snap, hands it to Ellis again, finds some room up the middle there, big hole up the middle before he's caught by the linebacker. Still going to be about a 7-yard pickup there on second down. On first down, for Glynn Academy. Going to bring up second here for the Red Terrors. Now they slow it down a little bit, look to the sideline. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Devlin takes a snap, hands it to Ellis again, who finds another big hole right up the middle of that offensive line. Going to be taken down there right near the 40-yard line. Going to pick up a fresh set of downs once again. That's Leatua again from his middle linebacker spot, making a hit. A couple other linebackers in there for Bradwell Institute, cleaning up the tackle. Here's Devlin there from the 41 now. Hands to his left, play action. Now looking to his left. This is Rooks. Oh, broken up. That one thrown a little too far to the inside. And allows Anthony Connor to get in there and break things up for Bradwell Institute. So at the end of the day, that's somewhat lucky it's not going the other way. Those hook routes, long throws there to the sideline can be dangerous if they're not timed right. That one left to the inside a little bit. Either way, 2nd and 10 here for Tyler Devlin and the Glynn Academy offense. Hands it off to the running back here, who's able to find his way all the way up to about the 49-yard line before he's taken down. That Fred Riles in there spelling Ellis here. First time we've seen Fred Riles taking a carry tonight, and a solid pickup for another first down here for Glynn Academy. So not long left to go here in the second quarter. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left to go, but they've taken this run offense and stayed committed to it, but just hurried up the time in between play calls here to kind of put their foot on the gas pedal is Glynn Academy, trying to get in the end zone here before the end of the half. But want to thank the Uniform Source, a multifaceted uniform store serving the greater Savannah area. School, scrubs, safety, restaurant, catering, church ushers too. Embroidery also available there at 818 East Grand Avenue in Savannah, Georgia. Or check out their store inside of the Savannah Mall at the Uniform Source. Also want to thank Coach's Corner, just turned 30 years old. And Coach's has been named Savannah's and Thunderbolt's favorite sports bar in town over 25 of those years. Guests can enjoy televised sports, great food, and fun. There are other ways to have fun at Coach's as well, including interactive trivia, video games, darts, and cornhole. There's never a dull moment here since there's something on every night. They're at 3016 East Victory Drive in Thunderbolt at Coach's Corner. ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda Dealers. PJ Zuko here with you from Bradwell Institute, Olvie Field. Here of the Tigers, Glynn Academy holding a 7-6 lead. This is Tyler Devlin unloading up the right side, looking for a man that's caught. Oh, it's almost hauled in with one hand, but broken up and falls incomplete. That was David Prince down the right sideline coming back to the ball, and he's kind of putting his right arm over the top of the defender, almost coming away with a one-handed grab before it's swatted away by Bradwell Institute. That would have been a wild one. Either way, going to bring up 2nd and 10. Tyler Devlin and this offense ready to go again for the Red Terrors. Pressure coming off the right side. It's blocked well, but Zach Ellis still tracked down in the backfield. And that's Joel Mobley again making a big play for Bradwell. Solid tackle. He's just able to get his arm on the jersey there of Zach Ellis before he spins away. 3rd and 8 now for Glynn Academy. Near midfield. Devlin in the gun, Ellis to his right. Speed option there to the right side. And Devlin taking it himself until he pitches it late to Zach Ellis, who's able to pick up a couple more yards before he's hit out of bounds. He's right at the sticks, right at the 40-yard line. Had to get to the 39. He's at the 39 and a half. So we'll see if this is going to bring up fourth or not. Either way, certainly saw Glynn Academy go for a 4th and 3 just a few minutes ago, right from about the same area. So here we go. Short yardage situation here for Glynn Academy. And we're going to have another discussion as the downs marker said 3rd down. It was 4th down. I'm going to have a discussion here. Make sure everyone knows it's 4th. $1:24 here to go in the second quarter. 7-6 lead for Glynn Academy. Red Terrors offense staying on the field. Devlin now moving up possibly, under center. QB sneak, Red Terrors. And Devlin falls forward for about 2 yards. That's to the 37-yard line there of Bradwell. And Glynn Academy ready to go here again with a fresh set of downs. Devlin takes a snap, looking to his left now. Pressure coming up the right side. Gets it away, though, down the right side of the field. Taken down immediately. Is that complete? No, it is. Greg Peacock with a catch. Able to hold on following the big hit. Believe that's number 12. You see Smith there in the backfield and have those metallic numbers on the blue jersey. It's kind of hard to see on the far side of the field, but either way, Glynn Academy in business on the 18-yard line. Devlin looking to his left. Pressure, though, coming from his left. He just gets it away before he's taken down in the backfield. That was number 52, Micah Kent, coming in off the left side. Some pressure off the right side as well, but Kent pushed back his blocker. It was right in the face of Tyler Devlin as he got that one away. .44 seconds to go here. 2nd and 10 from the 19. Tyler Devlin takes a snap, play action, sets up the screen. Blown up, though, by Bradwell Institute. That's going to fall incomplete. And are they going to call that complete now? It just was taking a second. Either way, it's a timeout by Glynn Academy here. And the Red Terrors, I think they're going to call that complete and tackled. Although I thought I saw the ball for sure come out there late. Either way, going to bring up 3rd down for Glynn Academy with 36 seconds to go here in the first half. Want to thank Enmarket. You can find fresh food, healthy snack choices, and helpful employees at your local Enmarket. Established in Savannah in 1964, Enmarket is passionate about bringing healthy options to their customers and promoting healthy initiatives throughout the communities they serve in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Did you know they've built a new app with tons of new features? Download the Enmarket app today to get exclusive app-only coupons and pay for fuel from your phone. We know at an Enmarket gas station, you'll be able to find a fresh choice and friendly face every time you go to Enmarket. Well, welcome back. You're back in Olvie Field here on the campus of Bradwell Institute. Bradwell trailing Glynn Academy right now, 7-6, 36 seconds to go in the first half on ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. Glynn Academy line up on the 21 here for a 3rd and 12. For the Red Terrors. Devlin in the gun. Shifts Ellis to his left. Takes a snap, looking to his left. This one complete to Peacock. Shakes a man, shakes another man. Spins off a would-be tackler. And taken down there at the 1-yard line. Huge pickup. 20-yard pickup on 3rd and 12 for Glynn Academy. The completion again on 3rd down from Devlin to Peacock. Now, 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Devlin gives it to Ellis. Met in the backfield. Is he able to get in? Doesn't look like he was. Taken down right there at the 1 yard line was Zach Ellis, and I think I saw. Well, either way, they're going to stay in the ball game here. And that's what I thought. Man, wild.
Hell yeah.
Wild situation there. We have Rocky Hidalgo coming on the field. He was trying to take a timeout there as the clock trickled down. And man, it's looking like Glynn Academy is going to be stopped right at the 1 yard line, and time is going to expire on the first half. As he is certainly giving the head refs an earful, but now getting ushered back to the sideline. And Glynn Academy running off the field here. Bradwell Institute already working their way into the locker room. So, man, what a wild end of the first half there. My goodness, Bradwell Institute able to hold tight there at the 1 yard line and take down Zach Ellis. I mean, at first I knew the clock was ticking down. They had Ellis's helmet come off too. That normally means he has to come off for a play and then come back on. But when you have coach trying to call a timeout, either not recognized or just not in time, either way, Glynn Academy going to get turned away at the 1 yard line and still holds the lead, though, due to the Red Terrors. It's a 7-6 ball game here at halftime from Bradwell Institute, as Glynn Academy holds the 7-6 lead here off a 5-yard touchdown run earlier in the first quarter by Zach Ellis. Big runs all night from Ellis. They really leaned on him throughout the night. Huge completions, though, on third down as well from Tyler Devlin to Greg Peacock on the night. Also about a 60-yard completion there on 3rd and 15 earlier in the game that was huge on that touchdown drive for Glynn Academy. But either way, Bradwell Institute really able to move the ball offensively as well. If it weren't for a couple key mistakes, one of those being that interception on the first drive down inside the red zone, pick right there at the goal line. But they're able to come back on their next drive with Michael Prince in the Wildcat and heavy set formations. And with the 2-yard touchdown run, Michael Prince got Bradwell Institute on the board. The PAT was blocked, though. And that brings us to halftime here for Bradwell Institute and Glynn Academy. The Red Terrors holding the 7-6 lead here from Olvie Field. And again, want to notice and recognize Military Appreciation Night here at Bradwell Institute, as well as a lot of showings of appreciation here throughout the night. Yeah, the Fort Stewart Military Band play early during the pregame. You had the color guard there from Fort Stewart as well, Command Sergeant Major there being the honorary captain during the coin flip here. So obviously a big sense of appreciation for the military. And of course you have the huge impact on the community here in Hinesville and Liberty County. And of course there at Bradwell Institute as well, with Fort Stewart being right here and big military town. And certainly, of course, all of us appreciate what the members of the military do to keep us safe and protect us here in the United States of America, and of course in Georgia as well. But want to notice and recognize that here at Bradwell Institute this evening and at Olvie Field, where Glynn Academy here at halftime holding a 7-6 lead. We'll come back in a few moments and have the second half kick for you here from Bradwell Institute on ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda Dealers. Back here with you from Olvie Field. Here on the campus of Bradwell Institute, Glynn Academy with a 7-6 lead here at the start of the second quarter. And the Red Terriers kick it away there with Cody Arnold taken inside the 5-yard line and taken down to about the 20, fighting for more yards down to the 24, maybe 25-yard line. That looking like Anthony Connor. About a 20-yard kickoff return here to start the second quarter. Tigers starting this drive here at the 25 with a 1st and 10. Some scores from around the area. Brunswick High up 28-7 in their region matchup with South Effingham. Statesboro and Richmond Hill knotted up at 14 at halftime. There in Statesboro, Southeast Bullock leading Liberty County 7-0 at half as well. But Bradwell Institute back ready to go. This is Hall from the shotgun. Hands this one off to Michael Prince, fighting for yards. A couple of big hits there in the middle, but still able to fall forward. Pick up about 3 yards there on 1st down. In the Are You Kidding category, Calvary Day beating Stratford Academy at half, 42-0. Battle of unbeatens there, but Cavaliers running away with that one. Savannah Christian down 20-7 right now to First Presbyterian Day in Pooler. But this is Armando Hall again in the gun. Looks to his right, play action now complete to his slot receiver there on the hook. Taken down, though, right as he catches it. And did have a flag there come in at the end. I believe that was Kamarion Melvin there. With about a 3-yard completion, but either way, that's going to be taken back. With a flag there on Bradwell Institute. Coming in late. Taking it from the spot of the foul, and I believe you have 2 refs standing in different areas. Now they finally walk it off there. Back to the original line of scrimmage. The 25-yard line. There after the 5-yard penalty on 2nd down. Rocky Hidalgo wanted it back a little bit further. And after his argument, he gets the call. So back to the 20-yard line with Rocky Hidalgo having to tell the refs what the penalty was. So either way, back to 2nd down here. 2nd and 15 now for Armando Hall. Taking the snap, QB power off the right side, making his way back to the 25-yard line, able to pick up 5 yards, get back to the original line of scrimmage. Now again at the 25-yard line for Bradwell Institute. Going to be a 3rd and 10 here for the Tigers. After this very interesting first drive of the second half. But if you were with us in the first half, kind of more the same from kind of 3 different teams this evening. But the refs out there with some interesting calls, Bradwell and Glynn Academy. But the Tigers and Hall taking the snap here out of the gun, looking to his left in the middle of the field. That's Melvin with the catch. Right at the sticks, he's able to break a couple tackles and pick up 6-7 more yards. That's a pickup of 16 on 3rd and 10, and Melvin's able to pick up the 1st down for Bradwell. They pull it back a little bit to about the 40.5-yard line. Either way, 1st and 10 for Bradwell Institute. Hand off here to Michael Prince, able to just almost break that shoestring tackle. But he's taken down after the 5-yard pickup. Second and about 6 coming. For Bradwell, right at the 45-yard line, the first down marker in between the 50 and the 49 of Glynn Academy. 9:30 to go here in the third quarter. Hall taking the snap, hands it off to Michael Prince up the middle. Ooh, and that is a late flag, and Prince has got to watch out here. As he went down, he was getting hit as he went down by a linebacker and kind of pushed off the linebacker, and I think he's going to get nabbed for an unsportsmanlike conduct for that. He also was shaken up on the play as he walks off the field, kind of supporting his right shoulder, and that's an ejection as well. That's an ejection as well, and that's one of Bradwell Institute's best players. He's carried the load a whole lot tonight for Bradwell Institute, and I believe the insinuation on that was it was a bit of a jab, a reactionary jab coming up from the pile. If his fist was closed, I believe that might have been where the ejection would come from. And you have more refs pointing at the players and having a discussion here, as I think we might have had more kind of conversations going on between the two teams. And official times now with the refs and the coaches talking to their players here. You have Bradwell Institute sideline and Coach Destin Brock passionately chatting with his players, and especially that. I mean, you never want to see your best guy go off for something like that. At the end of the day, he thought he was hit late, especially if you're hurt. He kind of had a reactionary jab back at the linebacker, and finally, as all said and done here, I believe you have a couple unsportsmanlike conducts there on Bradwell Institute. You have one ejection there for Michael Prince. And the Tigers going to back all the way up to the 15-yard line. Got to get to midfield for the first down. So never like to see that either way. Hall there in the backfield. In the shotgun, trips to his right. Hall takes a snap, rolls to the right. Looking downfield, this one complete. Down to the 25-yard line to number 20 there, Jatarius Grayson. 10-yard completion there. That's really all you can do is try and get little bit by little bit here. He's trying to eat into this yardage. Now 3rd and 26 for Bradwell Institute. And another stoppage. The referee is coming in here for another discussion. And not sure what this one could be about, to be honest with you. But either way, big 3rd down coming for Bradwell Institute, down 7-6 here. 8:34 left to go in the 3rd quarter. ESPN's High School Game Day Game of the Week, fueled by Enmarket, brought to you by Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. 3rd and 26 for Bradwell. Hall in the backfield in the shotgun there, trips to his left. Hall takes a snap, immediately out to his left. It's a hook and ladder. He gets to the running back, and he's all the way out to the 45-yard line. What a call there on 3rd and 26. And he picks up 20. The completion there to Elijah Melford. The pitch to Trayvon Jackson gets all the way out to the 47-yard line. And you have the 1st down on the 49.5 of Glynn Academy. So what was a 2nd and 36 is now a 4th and 3.5 for Bradwell Institute, and they're going for it. Armando Hall here in the gun. Takes a snap, rolls to his right where he has trips. And it's hit out of his hand there by a defensive lineman. It's jumped on as well by Glynn Academy. Turnover on 4th down. Red Terrors football. Julio Escalera for Glynn Academy falls on that one. And the Red Terrors are going to take over at Bradwell Institute's 43-yard line after that. Big turn of events here in this one. 7:56 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Tyler Devlin and Glynn Academy back in business for the first drive of their 2nd half. Devlin now takes a snap, hands it to Zach Ellis, who's had a huge night so far. He finds a little bit of room, but not much on the right side of that defense. Pickup of 2 there on 1st down. It's going to be 2nd and 8 here for Glynn Academy. 7:40 to go here in the 3rd quarter and ticking. Red Terrors take the snap, hands it to Zach Ellis. Blown up in the backfield, though, really, once he gets the ball. Looking like that's Khalil Latimer coming in there and making the first hit there on Ellis. You have Jaden Rodriguez as well, coming in to clean things up. I believe that's still a pickup of 1 there for Zach Ellis. 3rd and 7 now for Glynn Academy from the 40-yard line. Devlin takes a snap, looks to his right, looking downfield on the sideline, has a man, incomplete, broken up downfield by the defensive back. Devlin once again looking for David Prince there on the sideline, big-bodied wide receiver for Glynn Academy. But again, that's going to be broken up there at the last second by Bradwell Institute. Not allowing anything deep so far this evening from this Glynn Academy offense. So 4th and 7, punt team comes on the field for the Red Terrors as they try and pin Bradwell Institute back deep here. And the punt drops at the 4-yard line, but takes a Bradwell Institute bounce into the end zone. It's going to come all the way out to the 20-yard line. So that punt's going to net really about 23 yards for Glynn Academy. Bounce right at the 4, but you want to see it come back towards your, either drop dead there at the 4-yard line or come back to your coverage team. Bounced into the end zone, so good break there for Bradwell Institute as the Tigers start things off here from their own 20 here midway through the third. 6:37 to go here in the third quarter. Glynn Academy with the 7-6 lead in this one. Hall takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself here. Get taken down. Helmet comes off there as well. There at the end of the play. Nothing doing on that one. As a front seven for Glynn Academy, able to read that one well. And saw the helmet rolling. Did not see the flag And that certainly looked like a 6-yard touchdown run by Zach Ellis, but stopped short there at the 1-yard line. Either way, Glynn Academy threatening to score once again. Here on the 1. And there it is, that officially the touchdown there. The 1-yard touchdown run from Tyler Devlin. He takes it in himself there on the right side of that offensive line. Devlin in for 6 for Glynn Academy. It's 13-6 here now for the Red Terrors. 2:46 left to go in the third quarter. I want to apologize for some technical difficulties here. But either way, Glynn Academy able to try and put this one up to 14 as it's Sasser on to kick this one up and through the uprights for Glynn Academy and Jonathan Sasser. So a 1-yard touchdown run by Tyler Devlin following a big 7-yard rush by Zach Ellis and some huge plays by Greg Peacock once again on that drive for Glynn Academy. They go up 14-6 here with 2:46 left to go in the third quarter. I want to thank Enmarket. You can find fresh food, healthy snack options, and helpful employees at your local Enmarket. Established in Savannah in 1964, Enmarket is passionate about bringing healthy options to their customers and promoting healthy initiatives throughout the communities they serve in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Did you know they've built a new app with tons of new features? Download the Enmarket app today to get exclusive app-only coupons and pay for fuel from your phone. We know at an Enmarket gas station you'll be able to find a healthy choice and a fresh choice and a friendly face every time you go to an Enmarket. Always fueled by Enmarket here on ESPN High School Game Day Game of the Week and brought to you by Savannah Low Country Honda Dealers and Bradwell Institute as the Tigers now trail Glynn Academy 14-6, but still within one possession here late in the third. Still within striking distance. Glynn Academy certainly aided by that big fourth down play where the snap goes over the quarterback's head there. Able to get it, recover in scoring position. We'll see if Bradwell Institute can recover here from that. Late in the third, got to get things going there. Still within one possession, but just haven't really been able to get things going offensively yet in the second half. Like they were able to move the football pretty well in the first half with this Tigers running game. Nothing doing there on the first down run. And 2nd and 10 here for Bradwell Institute. You have Elijah Leatua in there at running back. Hall takes a snap, hits the crossing pattern at Camarion Melvin, but he steps out of bounds there after the 7-yard gain. He had some room on the sideline if he could have stayed in bounds, but either way, that's going to be a 3rd and 3 coming now for Bradwell Institute. Clock still running. 1:50 to go here in the third quarter. 14-6 lead for Glynn Academy. Leatua takes a snap and takes a handoff from his quarterback and rolls to the right sideline. Able to pick up the first and then some. Get out to about the 36-yard line. That's enough for a first down for Bradwell and this Tigers offense. Hall takes a snap. Ooh, that one even over his head a little bit, but he's able to corral it. Hands it off to Trayvon Jackson. He tries to get some room on the left side. Gets hit. Big hit. And it looks like there's a fumble on that one as well. Who's going to come away with it? It looks like Jackson was able to fall back on it after that big hit. Oh, they're calling Glynn Academy ball. Wait a minute. Bradwell thought for sure they came away with it. But it looks like Glynn Academy was able to fall on it first. And a late signal to give the Red Terrors possession. So again, second straight drive with a big fumble. The first one was recovered by Bradwell, but of course that was on fourth down and turning it over on downs. And this second one costly for the Tigers as they were just starting to move the ball. Now flip it on over to Glynn Academy again within striking distance here as Red Terrors have it on Bradwell's 36-yard line. And this is Peacock in motion, takes the handoff and goes up the left side of that line, gets about 5-6 on that one to about the 31-yard line there of Bradwell Institute. So Glynn Academy, the Red Terrors, back rolling here. This is Fred Riles here on the handoff, rolling his way through the middle of that line and able to pick up about 6 or 7 on that one, down to the 24-yard line now of Bradwell Institute. You see this running game of Glynn Academy starting to roll more and more throughout the game. And we have another stoppage here. Player going down for Bradwell Institute. And we'll see what that is here. Looking like he might be looking at his leg here, so hopefully he's able to come off in full strength here in a few seconds. Trainer going on the field. Want to thank Ranger Honda, Savannah's only now 9-time President's Award-winning dealership. President's Award is the highest customer service award the Honda dealership can receive. Find out more at GrangerHonda.com. The Uniform Source as well. It's a multifaceted uniform store serving the greater Savannah area. School, scrubs, safety, restaurant, and catering. Church ushers too. Embroidery also available there at 818 Easter End Avenue in Savannah, Georgia. Or check out their store inside of the Savannah Mall as well. It's the Uniform Source. Glynn Academy holding the 14-6 lead here at Bradwell Institute at Olvie Field. And the Red Terrors leading this one 14-6. 44 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And the Red Terrors on Bradwell's 24-yard line after the big fumble recovery. Again, want to apologize for some technical difficulties, having some issues with connections here. Kind of a misty